everybody, hello and welcome to this afternoon stream. Yeah. It looks like we're gonna have to ramp up this copper right now. Get the playbacks paused. We are having a serious shortage of copper, and I think it's 100% because we don't have enough throughput. And the easiest way we can do that right now is to increase our belts to blue wherever basically possible here. So we're gonna start this process. Hopefully, we're gonna have enough lubricant now. I'm hoping to fuel our belt production, because we're gonna be in real trouble here if we don't. Like, we're already basically out of blue belt. So we'll just come down here and hope. Sweet, this box is full. How about you? Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so we just finished up some lunch. It was delicious. Just a little hamburger, a hot dog, some french fries. You know, the Utes. The Utes. All the goodies. Oh, I did not think of that. Alright, we'll just undo that right there for now. I have not explored the possibilities of using like a belt upgrader. But I probably should at some point. My concern is every time I see one in action, it looks like it's a massive mess to me. Like, it puts everything on the ground, and then all the robots got to come pick up all the little bits, and then when you have your stuff disabled like forever, then they can come around and pick stuff up, and I don't know, just it looks terrible. Speaking of terrible, look at the difference. Like, you can see the difference of what is going on here. And what's going on is, this is us trying to feed the the green circuits up there. This is literally just that, us trying to feed those blue circuits, or green circuits, manufacturing. And as you can see, it's just, there's just not enough copper coming through. So hopefully we'll get these belts upgraded. It looks like we're okay if we can kind of just get the throughput increased here. Oh, run faster. Upgrading belts is so the worst. Oh, I did not expect to be out of those already. It's a little bit of a shock. Whew. See what we can get done. See what we can get done. See if we can't fix this a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to fix it a lot, but we can at least fix it a little bit. Alright, now we gotta run back across the map. Oh yes, ball adjustment is important. Let's give us an opportunity to check on our lube production up here. Lube is at 1.1k. Why is production stopped? Oh, it's not. It's going. Okay. Ma bayed. Ma bayed. So this is that situation where we need the spare here. What we're going to do is we're going to wire up this one to tell this one it can work if this one is less than 50. This way we have a place that we can dump into. And that might need to be a bigger chest, or at some point it may need to be just a completely different kind of chest. Is our car right over here too? No, it's not too far. Let's go ahead and grab it. I know there's quite a few buses out there who plan on only running on blue belt from the beginning, or red belt the entire time. I've never been able to be that guy. There we go. Oh, did not expect to... Oh. There we go. Alright, out. Did it. Victories are. So this is full? So 22. Oh, because reds are... Yeah, we're having a red shortage. I don't think we can... We might be able to put those into the copper. Have to look and see what we can do with that later. Right now I just want to get the copper running at maximum speed here. Alright, so let's start by getting this one up here upgraded. So that'll help. And what I think we'll also do is we will speed up part of this line at least. Not exactly sure at what point we need these lines to be faster, but somewhere along the lines in here. And I'm going to assume not that. It's probably going to be somewhere right around this halfway point. On this one I have it there, so let's do the same thing. That one's a little further back, but it looks like this line is about where we're doing that right now. Alright. So let's back this one up just a little. Alright, so now they're all matching. They're all coming in. We'll zoom up here, make sure that we don't have like a weird... Alright, excellent. So, question number 1. Do we still need this? I don't think so. We all blue? We all blue? Okay. This is definitely a project that I would recommend doing sooner next time. Perhaps if this was red belt, I wouldn't need it to be blue. Because this is an awful lot of copper. And, I mean, while we do need the throughput, I think it's mostly because we need the increased throughput in the other spot. You know what I mean? Like earlier. Looks like we're out of blue belts. Let's get this machine upgraded. So what are we waiting on here? Still lubricant. Maybe we need a... I wish there was an easier way to do the inline. Like this is where I really like Angel's inline tank. Like the more I use it, the more I really like it. So we're just gonna put this here. Throw this guy there and throw this pipe in here. And then what I kind of want to do is start to suction some of that out, but I think we're going to have to start by making sure that that line is full. So what's going on down here? Do we need more pumps making lube? Because that seems insane to me. No, it's cranking out all of the lube. And again, I don't think we're having any... just don't think we're making enough. We had the crude oil now, so let's examine expanding our oil production here just in general. I forget, do we have more? I don't see any more these in my pocket, so we'll grab some. I'd kind of like to work on the possibility of doing robots today after lunch, just as a possibility. I'm not sure if I really need to do them or not, but alright, let's grab this section, get rid of this wooden box. Oh, seriously? Oh, that sucks. I guess we're gonna have to take that walking path out. Alright, so this pipe currently doesn't go both ways, so let's make it go both ways. Alright, so now we have added 4 more manufacturers. And we may have to even go crazier than that, I'm not sure. How easy would it be to flip that? Could we just tie it in? Not quite. See that? Because the spacing is wrong, that one doesn't quite work. Pick that all back up. So I think this one works. Is that correct? That one will work. So to do that, I have to adjust this. I don't want to waste any of the oil. So this should turn off, that should turn off, this should turn off. Go. Okay, so this is our pattern. Can we get closer? Like, how close can we actually get? That's the real question. Alright, we get rid of that. Now, can we... And we get rid of that. Alright, let's see. I think this will work. Oh, we don't have the bits. Okay, well, we can fix that in a minute. Then we can bridge the wire or the power down. I'd really like to bridge it down neater than that. Oh, that's even better. Let's get this poles out of here. There we go. Alright, so we need some underground belts. And then we added 8 more, and then I think we can turn around and turn that other one into the same thing on the other side. Grab some underground belt, or underground pipes. Up here. There we go. Excellent. Oh boy. I'm the king of not knowing where my car is. Alright, so now we've got to pull these together. And I'm thinking... don't think I can... That's a little bit of a problem with how I have this set up, but I think we can work around it. Okay, so if I go 1, 2, 3, right? So basically, maybe this needs to be a little higher or a little lower. It could go here. No, it can't. You can't go there. So this has to go here, which means that has to go there, which means none of this works, right? So what if this guy went here? Same problem. Man, the hoops you jump through to get heavy oil, I swear. These problems used to be petroleum problems, and now they're definitely heavy oil problems. This is too close. So now we've got, this is a nice tight pack of 8. These are 5. So we've added quite a bit more production. Heavy oil is going up. Very slowly, it looks like, though. Okay. We'll grab this box, move it, set it over here. We can actually stick those in there. Oh. Excuse me. Okay, this little patch is doing well. I think, excuse me, I'm also going to set up I'll wire these up with a green circuit as well. So I can just see how much is here. There we go. Now we've got a reasonable amount of lube in here. So now what's the holdup? Iron gear wheels. Why are iron gear wheels a problem? Iron is broken. Why is iron broken? That is a question. Did I accidentally break iron? So we should have plenty of iron production. There's our rocket silo. Actually, I think we're probably okay with... Now, let's go ahead and get this efficiency module. We are not getting anything from above. Everything now is just what we're bringing in along the bottom. Which are these two mines that are running out very quickly. Okay, so let's grab our car. Now let's run up and see what's going on up top. This little baby train system we have should more than keep us... there's a burst. Oops. Let myself get a little bit distracted there. So we just don't have enough iron coming in on this yet. And part of that's because we don't have all the mines in place. Yeah, we don't have miners on us. Where's the car? The car's probably got the rest of the miners. Alright. So one of the reasons we picked over here is because we had just way more iron. So I guess we'll start mining more iron. The ever-eternal struggle of Factorio is balancing your resource needs get these last couple in place. We're out of yellow belts. Car's got a few. Power, yep. Power's gonna struggle with this increase of goodness here. So, this is the other problem with how I put this here like this. By going up this way, it makes it harder. Probably I could let these go, and then I could turn them down and oh man, what a mess. Let's just see how much we can shave. Not that much, huh? Enough though? I think that was enough. Okay. I'm not super worried about a lot of that right this second. Oh. Look at us, just making a mess everywhere. Well, on the plus side, there's a big old pile of belts that we can just gather. On the downside, we also need to like ramp up our power. Like a whole bunch. Enough to the point where I kind of want to move and just have a whole different area for power. Let's not drive through. Well, we can drive through this, I think. Well, we'd almost drive through there. There we go. Now the question becomes, how do I want to tie these in? I think what we'll just do is we'll do something probably not very efficient. So since these are so close, though, it gets tricky. Cover those. Go, robots, go. Alright, so what I'm kind of thinking is something kind of along these lines. And then, problem is there's zero way to do that here. So I guess we're going to take this guy and shove it over. And it probably needs to even be a little bit further back than that. Let's go like here. And let's take this guy and shove it over like here. And then for right now, we'll just take and two of these guys, put them in there. Alright. And that'll get us full lines going through there again, I think. And we'll get, as these get mined out, we'll pull this one in as well. And that should be easy to work in. Alright, where else can we do power that would be convenient? Like someplace with just a metric ton of coal. There's a metric ton of coal. There's a bunch of water. It's a bunch of coal. There's some water. We could do it here. What's our pollution level looks like? Oh yeah, we turned the pollution off. I forgot. There's coal here. Yeah, I think we can do something with that. So let's ramp up our power production. Why not solar Samius or whatever? I don't want to mess with it. Where's our car? Over here. One of those guys that sometimes I just don't want to mess with certain things, and this is one of those times. So I wonder if that should be a 3 to put that in a 4 to 4 balancer just to make life easier. Alright, now that's moving a little quicker. That's good. Let's not accidentally tear up any of those. So right now, iron basically comes in and pushes. And we're just going to have to be okay with that for right now. Alright. Power. Let's see. Boilers are in here somewhere, I thought. Right, boilers and actually maybe not. What does it take to make boilers? It's like pipes and stone furnaces. I would assume it to be in here. Like pipes run down this line. Here's electric. Okay. Can you build these? Alright, can you turn back on? Alright, so you're missing... Alright, let's give you a... Ugh, gross. Let's give you a box where I can just dump those as we happen to pick them up. Or we can just make some. Does that seriously not power everything? Yeah, these are powered. That's not powered anymore. Okay. Well, we will probably end up powering it at some point here. We don't have any long arm inserters. It's one of the things that I've been meaning to grab and continuously forgetting. Again, this is where the logistics robots are so bloody handy. Alright, so we'll grab all of these, and we'll grab all of those, and we'll tell you to go back to just one. It's fine. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab these. And then obviously we could use some beacons for a couple of places. Alright. How's our land? Fuel is way over there. Let's go grab some. The car should have a little bit. Let's go see if we have enough. If we don't, we'll drive all the way back around. What's the worst that can happen? Alright, let's get a rough idea where we decided that was going to be. Basically right above us. I wonder if there's not a better design as well. Let's see. Just want a nice row. For pumps. Where did I leave the pumps? Did I leave the pumps in the car? I think we'll start building down there. Yeah, we have 6 pumps. But I think this will be where we put the first row. So let's see what we have. What can we steal off of our power here? We can do them in vertical stacks. It's not the worst. The first one coming like here. We've got. Oh, were we gonna use that coal? That's fine. Yeah, alright. Let's pick all that back up. We're gonna use a different coal. I should have checked before we started. Silly, silly Samius. I don't want to use that. I want to try to save as much of that as I can for smelting. Pick all that up. Alright, so where's this other... Where's that other coal at? Still more above us. Alright, switch to the nanobots and just start running that direction. Alright, here we go. Okay. So if we go here, can we fuel two? Can we get 2 off of each line? Just need it. This probably just needs to be quicker. I would assume. I assume it's got to be like that. And then each line needs its own thing. So here's my other question. Let's clear that. Can we put a buffer like this on each side? Oh, I didn't bring any regular pipe. Let me go grab like a metric ton of regular pipe. Trying to figure out how straight through here we can go. Oh, we're out of nanobot or termite bots. Wow. We just ran out of everything. Do you have a spare in the car? I have a few, but not very many. Let's load up whatever we got and run back through here. I wonder if I can put a nano emitter in the car. I've never tried. To double the amount of nanobots we can have. Something to think about, I guess. I think that's basically all the science we need to worry about. Oop, found a pipe, I guess. Alright, straight pipe, which we are, once again, there's a straight pipe. That doesn't work correctly. You will will filter this pipe. You'll be what, gear wheels? So a little bit more. Alright, that should work. Also, nanobots. We'll grab a fresh stack of those, and won't hurt to make sure that's topped off. Alright. So we can't line up with our other path here. Welcome back. So we can that path. Huh. I don't see it. I guess we'll just make this part of that path. Alright. Vroom vroom. That's it right here. Just drive up through this. We're going to really go crazy on power here in a second. See if we can't make a much better overall plan. Something a little closer to future proof. So if all these bad boys go into a steam collector, can we get away with a output with some sort of power like that? Alright, let's eliminate this side. Apparently that was not in the right spot. Alright, and poof. Wow, we're out of... How many's in there? It's a bunch, I guess. Okay. Thought we had more than that. Yeah, I thought so. think we want these actually offset, now that I think about it. Don't think I want them to be, I think I want them all to be slightly off. This way they're not fighting over the same area of the belt. Sweet. Alright, then let's make this nice and neat. Bollocks. Which really means I should just get down to here, right? Yeah. There you go. That's nice. Okay. And a water reserve for both gives us a pipe line somewhere in this vicinity. And my water pumps are the things I can never find for 2,000, Alex. In the car. It's part of the reason I changed my color to red, was so I could find myself in the car on the map. Alright, I do not see them. There they are. Alright, so that one should be filling up with water. We'll essentially do the exact same thing. So it's got a nice reserve. Plenty of water. If we need to, we can connect them. So now we have some power down up here, which will be great because we are going to slap down a few miners. I kind of want to have them all go out to the side. Come back around. All right, so we have a nice 3-2. Nice 3-2 right now. So my plan is to have 2 of these. Hopefully one on each side. Let's just imagine what that's going to be like actually here real quick. So the steam will come up here. This doesn't quite line up evenly, does it? Also, that's not steam, that's water. Alright, so let's imagine it's going to come up here somewhere. Okay, never mind, it's going to even out. We're good. We're good. Alright, so then this bad boy, assuming is correct, which we've been using it, so we're going to have to assume that it is. Does it matter what that speed is? Okay. Let's get a little bit of power. Let's see, that's the furthest over we can go this way. Is that correct? To hit everything. Which means you have power. I put you up here somewhere. That doesn't matter too much. And then you guys need power like there. Perfect. Alright, so now that should be getting juice. And again, we'll just go from into this line to like here. Oh, but you're gonna have to go up one more. Okay, get this coal out of my backpack. So this guy doesn't have power. Means if I put this through there and then this steam down like this, and then we put 2 more of these bad mother truckers in here, basically straight across from each other. Do we even need to worry? Oh, whatever. I'm sure at some point we're gonna do that. Alright, give me... Let's see if we can rip out all these now. Okay, so we need power down here. Alright, so how many more of these things do we need? That's 26, so we need 30. All right, perfect. Now, hopefully that's enough steam to power everything. And that first one is not correct. The second one, however, should take us where we need to go. Looks like we got a few more trees in the way. Try to get around here. So as long as there's a path that we can drive up and down, that's all I'm worried about right this second. Oh. Sorry if my wiggling is bothering anybody. My head is starting to really come down on my poor noggin here. Alright, so that's at least 26 times 2 is how many? 40, 50, we're talking about 50, 10, 15, 20, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if this completely fills, then we should be able to knock out another one of those if we need to. Alright, there's our even 30 though, so let that go. Gives the base something to do with all of its materials that it's hoarding. We really do need to line out a path to get rid of these rocks. Lay out our path here so we can get up to our various places. The only ones in the very end don't have power like that. So we'll just go ahead and Alright, so how much power are you guys making? Berries. Steam's totally full. Okay. We could diagonal into here, or we could straight down. I think we'll just diagonal over. I think it'll work out to be less materials in the long run. Are we over yet? Still not over. Try to put it where we're not too worried about running into other materials here. Alright, so before we get carried away, this is currently making 60 megajoules of power, give or take. So now we hook both of them up together, looks like we're 76. So how many do we have down here running? Just kind of ballpark it. That's 20, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of those. So that's 40. And then up here, I forget what I said that was. Like 52 or something? 26 times 2. 54. So I believe each stack of those should double our power. Well, okay, double's not the right word. Oh, these aren't running. This doesn't have anywhere near the steam that these do. Oh, because the steam pipes are not hooked up. Let's not forget to hook up the steam pipes. There we go. Now things are turning on. So each one of these boilers makes like 100 steam, right? Is that right? And each one of these takes 30 steam. So you end up with a little bit extra. I was thinking that you couldn't run 3 off of one of these, but you could run 2. Also, I'm kind of tempted to hook these two together so they can equalize each other out. Alright, so now everybody's running. So if we were going to double this, cutting those and cutting that. Basically, this is what I want to do. I want to get rid of that other pattern. I want to get rid of all that power down there towards the bottom and just convert them all to these, I think. Away from the base. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to look at it. No, we don't have to worry about this. We're not going to be able to have these. Alright, so it looks like we need a bunch of pipe. We also need, of course, our stacks of doohickeys. And then evening this out so they can get a water supply real nicely. In fact, let's go ahead and get water in there now. And because of the hooking them up the way they kind of are, where's the water pumps? Here they are. We should be able to get away with something like this if we want. Oh yeah, we don't have any straight pipe. Har. We don't have any iron. Har. Do you have any straight pipe or iron? Yeah, some iron. Let's grab your iron. Let's turn that into regular pipe.
Regular pipes. Okay, get that one going. Get some. Boop. Alright, so those are filling up. Those can't go because there's no power, but there will be power in just a moment. We do the same thing over here, just to make it neater. Just about that neatness, that's all. Take them all. Alright, nice. And then we'll just connect these two together right here. Hold hands. Boop. Alright, so now we just got to come back up here with some boilers, and everything should be basically ready to go. Alright, everything other than the boilers are hooked up, screaming. Excellent. That should more than adequately handle our power for the foreseeable future here. And then some, to be fair. You see if the steam engines are done cooking. Let's see, it's almost 3 o'clock. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the gym, but I'm definitely gonna wrap up around 3 today so I can lay down for a little bit if nothing else. Alright, how are we doing? Excellent. Let's turn it off, grab all of them. You might even be able to like get away with making a putting steam on the bus. Although I don't know if we need to. I think where we need steam we can just build it locally because we have coal on the bus. Yeah, we'll probably cut through that at some point. Finish that section up. Alright, go crazy, boilers. Steam engines. Hot rod makes steam. Yeah. Just keep pushing that down. Alrighty. Should we work on robots? Should we try to get the nuclear silo up and running? Let's see what we can do about the nuclear silo, shall we? I think we should have all the bits and bobs that we need to actually build the thing. Take it all. Alright, one nuclear silo is... 1,000 steel plate. Okay. Nuclear silo. You can start moving in your steel plate. Now what? We need pipes and the concrete. That's way more than we need. But whatever, it's fine. Okay. We need some, again, above ground pipe. Oh, we end up with extra steam engines too, huh? Okay, well, we can fix that at some point. We must not have counted to 6. Literally, is there any... I guess we do this next. Perch. What did we have extra of? Boilers and steam engines. Let's go put things away. And then extra steam engines were... I thought they were down here too, but I don't... There they are. See, I think it was a bunch of these, right? Oh, no. There was not a bunch of those. It was a bunch of green, or blues, I mean. Which I think we can grab from right here. Like 100? And then we needed electric engine units, which we should have plenty of back here. I think that's all we really need to worry about. Like, I don't think we care about that. I don't think we care about this. Wouldn't hurt to have some shields, I suppose. I need like 100 of these, right? Okay. If we build a base with only nanobots, can we claim that as a botless base? Alright, that's everything except for the steel that it needs. Alright, and it's... Did it build it? I'm just not sure where it went. Oh, you need 200 of each of those. Alright, my bad. I should have looked. I thought it was 100. No problem, though. No problem, though. Another quick 100 of those. Maybe another quick 100. Just a hair less than 100. The electric engines. Slurp. How many we got? A few more than that, though. Okay. And then we killed the science. We can start on that. Also, I'd imagine we have everything we could probably slap down the rest of Catherine's blue, or restart the rest of Catherine's blueprint. Steal that. If I stand here, will it put it right in my backpack? I think it will. No, I'll put it on the ground. Alright. So now we're almost there, folks. We can start a rocket. Or at least start putting our stuff together for our rocket. Because the rocket does require quite a bit of work. Some of which we are definitely not ready for. Speaking of ready for, we are now ready for these. Alright. We have all these annoying ass rocks. We're getting close though. We are definitely getting close to the end of this current iteration. It doesn't mean that we'll stay this way. We might do like what Neil House is doing and soup it up to a mega base. I don't think so though. There's some things that I would change if I were to do it again the other way. And it certainly would be a heck of a lot quicker once we take off the limitation of no pocket crafting. You don't want it to be your main focus, but you definitely don't want to make it off limits for speed. Alright. That'd be great in the Mega Mods campaign, I tell you what. Alright, so let's just imagine we're going to put our silo down in this vicinity. So we need low density structures, rocket fuel, and rocket control units. So if we were to just look at some of those, rocket fuel is 30 solid fuel, so we need to start making solid fuel.
Which normally what I've done with solid fuel is, and I think most people do, is they make it from light oil. Because light oil basically has no purpose other than that. But I think I've pretty much already converted it all to... I don't think there's anything else I need to worry about for... I guess we just up the non-existent robot worker speed. I think I've got most of it converted, but we're not sending anything down the bus. Are we out of belts altogether? We are. So I think basically what will happen is with our next game, potentially tonight. I don't want to make any promises. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Belts. Belts are not in here. They could be, but they're not, because I already built this. Just grab half of that. Grab half of that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So we're going to focus on getting our rocket done in the next couple of videos. In fact, I might just go ahead and take tomorrow and continue on Lazy Bastards if we don't make it back tonight. I'd like to think we will for a little bit, but it is Monday, and Monday is my magic testing day, so it's a little rough to assume that that's going to happen. Alright, but basically we need solid fuel so we can make rocket fuel. We need low density structures, which is always the thing that kills us. So I want to get that started right now while we have just a few more minutes. And then rocket control units. They're a little tough, but they're not that bad. So let's see. Low density structures, they always kill us. Steel plate, copper, and plastic bars. So right now plastic comes down on a blue line, which is, I think, totally fine. And I think we should try to build it. I think we just go ahead and build some of these real fast. The beacons, because I think we're going to need them. Alright, so beacons are copper wire and green, and do we have any place that these things are at? Again, I imagine they're probably down here in Catherine's blueprint. Maybe we should just grab it and snap it and see if it magically comes together. I'm sure one of these has got to be beacons, right? Like probably over here somewhere. Like, what do we think this could be? This takes... Oh, I bet you this is the... Okay, I bet this is supposed to be this. I bet this is the... I bet this is this, and this is... Because... Could that be boilers? Not boilers. That could be that. But there, that's right here, so that's not it. And those aren't needed in there anyway. Yeah, so this is probably boilers. But there's no steel pipes here. I don't know. Let's just go grab it. Just grab it, re-snap it down, and see what we can do. Why not? That'll be the last thing we do for the day. Oh, look how that! Look at that! Look at that massive beast. All right, get out of here, because I want to shut a bunch of this off. Oh, inventory's full of crap. No, I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. No! No, stop! Okay. That's all. This is all gone. Not that. This is all gone. And then this is gone. Okay, are we good? This is messed up. But again, livable. I almost want to take this and just color it in with other belts. Alright, so let's take a look at the rest of it though. Does the rest of it, did the rest of it kind of fill in? Nothing else filled in at all. Okay, let's... Here. Alright, that's flamethrower units, which you don't care about. These are legs. These are armor. Okay. Or shields. So shield, legs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't do this to start with. This is just way better. Okay. So... let's go up here. Right? Yep, batteries. Alright, let's turn you into shields. Shield 1. Turn you into shields 2. And this logic in here's gotta be fixed. Shield 2 less than, let's say, 4. That's mostly there to make sure I don't accidentally kill myself. Okay. So what are you guys missing? You guys are missing iron somehow? Yeah, I don't understand that. As near as I can tell, these are correct. Because this would be legs. Legs. And there was 1 and then 2. Yeah, 1 and then 2. So 1 and 2. So what do I do with this to break it? This needs iron. Looks like... oh, okay. This was supposed to be iron and not copper? Okay, can I...
can fix it like that. I don't think I really care about flamethrower turrets. In fact, I know I do not. Nor do I care about night vision goggles. Yeah, we're vastly approaching the end of the... Oh, there we go. And all that logic is in place, correct? Anything in here I can unload? You need... There we go. Perfect. Anything else I can unload? Oh, you're supposed to request something? Probably electric engines. Oh, you need a lot of electric engines too. Let's grab a bunch of electric engines real quick. That is something I actually do want. Is the legs. I don't need to be like way fast, but I would like to have a couple of sets of legs in here. And they're 30 at a time. Okay, so that's all running. Again, I want to put... I'm just going to throw some junk someplace. No, I won't throw any junk away. Okay, so shields are running. Batteries are running. Roboports are running. What are these? Whatever they are, we don't have the tech for it. It must be laser stuff then. Like this all must be base defense down here. Because that's the only thing I can think of we don't have is like turrets and lasers. This automatic health feeder is kind of cool. Eat up. We're not currently working on trains anymore, so let's get these extra train stops out. That'll give us one whole square more space. Same things with this. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I assumed that beacons would be in this mess. And beacons are totally not in the mess. At least not that I saw. So if I was Catherine, where would I put beacons? Here? This has got to be where it goes, right? Yeah, okay. Wow, this girl wants a lot of beacons. I might also turn that this way. And then that way, just so I could have a second point here, because that's a lot of work right there. Yeah, that'll be great. And then of course the roboports kind of go together hand in hand. Alright, well awesome. I think we figured out how we get our beacons going. We should have a reasonable supply now of tier 3 speed modules. which will really be a big bonus here in the very near future. Oh, apparently I did not get these loaded into a chest. So we're probably going to end up having less than I thought. We don't have any of these because we did not have long arm inserters at the time. But we'll grab these anyhow. Those look great. We should probably put some sort of limit on those. Why aren't these running? Can't reach it. Okay, because the 2s are... Let's get a few of those going. Okay, so... Knowing what we know right this second about how many things we have going, we will go ahead and fire these up. But I don't think we need to worry about the rest of the beacons right now. And then we probably need to beacon up. Let's check on the reds real fast. I think that's probably just a sheer matter of getting... Ooh, iron is nasty looking. Let's catch this belt. So what is going on here? Looks like we're not having any shortage. It's just a matter of time. Maybe it will be worth it to go ahead and upgrade these all to yellow. It probably will be. But we 100% need to figure out a way to beacon these. If we're going to do that. So we'll, again, like I said, fixing them all was the last thing I had on my agenda for today, but I think we should probably also take the time to figure out some of this. And this is just eating all of the iron. Taking belt, that's taking the top line, this is taking the bottom line. This is... See, this, I said this was the bottom line. That'll help. It's not going to solve the problem. It's still just the iron not coming in quick enough. Alright. Our belt needs are really high. That's one of the things that you don't talk about when you are talking about... this must be a holdover from... Yeah. No, not that. That is supposed to be this one. I'm not looking for... I do at some point need to make the nice thank you messages in there. Apparently these got disconnected. Anyhow, I'll grab a stack of those. And then we will grab both of those. My Facebook notifications and my YouTube notifications are going insane right now. So we'll grab those and we'll grab whatever speed modules we have. Which again, it looks like right now basically we have a bunch of 2s. So we'll grab those and we have some 3s as well. So we'll grab those as also. And then like I said, we'll go see if we can't quickly modify the reds to speed up a little bit. It doesn't have to be a ton. But I would like to trust that reds and blues are manufacturing at a rate that we can keep up with. Okay, so good. I did allow for that. Okay. can always pick copper back up and put it down later. Alright, so let's grab a beacon. Speed beacons. And then we're going to beacon something, we might as well. That gives us 10. Cut one back out. I'd like to put an efficiency module in somewhere. Just to kind of help cut the power down. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you guys get the speed modules. And then we'll just basically run up this and switch them. And we'll run back down. So that takes it to speed 1.25 instead of what, 0.75, is that right? So we made them not quite 50% faster. And I suppose we could beacon it with some major effort. But we could probably get away with beaconing 4 at a time, which we may have to do. Will these take these? They will. That's very tempting. So we may have to do that. Product finish. Oh, these can't even get out. That's good. That's real good. Irritating, but it is nice to see that they're going. So we got plenty of that running, which will definitely help. If we check our production log in the last 10 minutes, where are red circuits? There we go. We're consuming 3.4. We're making 3.1 in the last minute, though. Yeah, see, it's still dropping. We got speed modules. Well, that one's still a... Push, 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 push. I can do that. How's power? And I may not be able to afford to make them all tier 3s, but I can stick a awful lot of tier 2s in there. That did really help the reds. Iron will become the problem after that, though. I thought I had a bunch of something else. All right, well, I'm gonna call this a stream/video. Twitch.tv/SamusGorilla to watch live, YouTube.com/SamusGorilla to watch live, or watch the replays. You can see my flounderings. Yeah, I think it's all about ramping up the red cards, the red circuits right this second. Oh, nice. And we got plenty of those. With that, though, I think we can build a suit of armor.
remember exactly how many of that we need. We'll just grab a bunch. I need some steel plate. Some electric engine units. Alright, because this takes one of those. It does not. We can just make a Power Armor Mark II. Just set one down right here. Yeah, we don't need more than one. And then what do we need for power? It's just a bunch of blue circuits. Which I knew. I knew that. We got a bunch of these that are just hanging out on the belt. It's like 250. So we'll probably, if we have it, we'll probably want 2. I don't think we physically have room for that though. You make me one of these. Go. One. 200, 250. Give me another one. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, it's gonna be such a... This is gonna be such a big deal. I know. Oh, look at that. We already got it equipped. How much bullfy... Look how much spiffier we look. And we'll come up here. We'll grab... Why are these shields not running? Sorry, less than 4. Get some shields on. Grab some batteries. Where did I put... The legs are down here, right? Give me some spiffy ass legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Oh yeah, look at that. Going from no move to all the move. Yeah, bust a move. Grab one more armor. Alright, that's enough. Saying they're equal to... Yeah, whatever. It can stay 4. 4 fills up a power armor nice. In case something crazy happens. And then that gives us technically room for 1, 2, 3, 4 roboports. If we want them. Which we might. We might go ahead and make some. I haven't decided, but oh man, being able to move around, so great. So great. Alright. Yeah, let's see, where was I? Wrapping up before I got all excited. I remember I was getting all excited. Let's see, twitch.tv/SamusGorillo for watching live, youtube.com/SamusGorillo to watch replays. We have a complete playlist there. We have this one, which is our Lazy Bastard Lite, is what I'm calling it. Essentially, we're not going to get any like special credit for this playthrough because we are using mods, but we're using little mods. What I kind of think of as convenience, life convenience mods. So we're talking about things again like Roomba's lights and auto deconstruct for when a miner is done, so it just doesn't sit there and not tell you that it's doing anything, but instead it gets picked up. We're using mini bots, nanobots, to act like robots, which costs us, they're pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of iron and a lot of other materials, but I feel like they're worth it to have robots in the early game. And what's the other mod that we're using? I think that's basically it, to be fair. We're not using anything like long reach or anything like that, not that we wouldn't if we could. Wow. So the drain is definitely on the top two over everything else. And that's got to be just a matter of the circuits. Just pulling stuff off of there. So anyway, we just need more and more and more to ramp things up, up. Next time we'll probably definitely start on completing our rocket silo. That'll basically wrap up the playthrough for us. At least this playthrough for us. Oh no, I didn't check for distance. These all may have to be moved down slightly. Oh, and squeeze through. That's the other one that we're doing. So, anyway, next time we've got to ramp up even more copper. Copper is going to be the weakness that is going to kill us. So more copper, more green circuits for more red circuits, for more blue circuits, and then of course, if you're building rockets, you have to have low density structures, and that's heavy on the copper as well. So just more, especially if we ever want to turn this into a mega base where the idea is that we're shooting a rocket a minute. We're just gonna need a metric ton, just a metric ton. So alright guys, see you very soon. Peace.